It's time for another senior spotlight. Today we are spotlighting from the softball team, Natalia Nunez. And Nat, when you look back at your time at John Jay, specifically for the softball team, what memories resonate with you?
Oh man, there's so many different memories that, that come to mind. One of my biggest, I would have to say, is first trip my freshman year, taking it out with the team, Myrtle Beach, a great group of girls. We all got together so amazingly, played some games, really showed me what college ball was like, really threw me in there. But that's when I fell in love with the program most completely and, just pushed me forward.
If you were to look back at your freshman self now, what advice would you give her back then? Because I'm sure there was a whole transitional period going from, and the crazy thing about spring sports is that you're waiting all year to play essentially too. So I'm sure you got used to being a student first and then became a student athlete with maybe workouts in between or whatnot. But what advice would you give your younger self?
Right. So in terms of my younger self, I would tell myself, don't be afraid to put in that extra work off season. It's never a shame to be the hardest worker on the field and never not be proud of that.
Right. No, definitely too. We were just talking about this before we started the stream, about how you actually are an essential worker out there now and part of your program. As a cadet, you are out there amongst everyone else. Number one, thank you for your service. And number two, what has it been like to see this firsthand?
So really being out there and seeing, being on the streets. I'm in Manhattan, I'm in Brooklyn at the 311 call center. I'm really seeing how tough it is for people out there. Thankfully I come from a good family. We have, enough money, enough supplies that we need to go out through our daily. But there's some people really out there really struggling. And, I learned and saw to be grateful for what I have.
Right, definitely too. So it says that your major is criminal justice and forensic accounting minor. The plan was to work for the NYPD, then the Secret Service. Is that still the plan after graduation?
That actually changed a lot since it was put down. I left the forensics accounting certificate and focused mainly on criminal justice as my bachelor's program. Ever since I stepped foot into the cadets, that's when I found more love for the NYPD and how it really works. The whole plan is to move up. It's a boss's game in the NYPD, and that's what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be a boss.
Do you have friends or family members that were also a part of the NYPD, or have you spoken to maybe other student athletes or friends that you had that were part of the program?
I definitely have no family to say, but I do have friends in the department that I've met along the way as a cadet. I have teammates, former teammate Inelza Salcedo, that helped me along this cadet journey, helped me along through my NYPD journey. So grateful to her. Shout out to her. She's been a huge part of this. But yeah, I had a lot of people that I met along the way, guiding me, showing me how to do different things within the department.
And what's been the best advice that they've given you?
Best advice they've given me is don't be afraid to get down and dirty with the guys. It's a man's job, so to speak, but they said I'm a tough girl and they can't handle it.
Well, certainly good advice to stay by too. Be careful out there. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you for what you've done for John Jay too, but most importantly, stay safe. And I don't know when this is going to air, but happy belated birthday as well. I'm sure you imagined your 22nd birthday would be just like this. So, congrats on that too.
Yeah, thank you so much.